To be fair, I was going nowhere throughout the entire time of that, so there was no way I was going to win that one with how little information I was getting. Anyway, time for the next one. Vampire Castle. So far I've won 1, lost 2. I'd like to at least win 3 games. 3 at least. Maybe 2 at least. Also, this is probably one of the more ridiculous places for a murder scene, if you want my honest opinion. Because instead of finding out who killed someone, maybe you should just get the hell out. You know, see his death as a warning. 2 locations and a weapon, that's good. Ah, I hate it when that happens. When it looks like it's about to go to you, and then it just goes to the next one, and you end up going dead last. Damn it. If it was me going first, I would have figured out one of the suspects right away. So I just would have went to the kitchen or the lab, used the torch, and just figure out who has a suspect card. But nope. And I'm willing to bet this guy's going to pick 2 cards I don't have, so it ends up giving me too much confusion, like 3 question mark spaces. Am I right? Oh no! 2. Good. Let's see. Yep. So Peach either has the green card or the graveyard card. Alright. So what's Azor thinking? Scarlet with the amulet. Alright, not much info, unfortunately. The encoding overloads get a bit high now. I think I might have to open up the laptop for later. I won't bother for this because, once again, you don't really need... The little bits of lag doesn't really do anything for this. Because it's all a board game. It's all still pictures for most of it, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'll admit that it might be a bit distracting for some, but... I think we'll be fine regardless. Mustard and steak. So we've narrowed down 2 of Mustard's 3 cards. One of his cards is either Scarlet, Amulet, or the Library, and another one of his cards is either Mustard, Steak, and Crypt. And it isn't uncommon for someone to have their own card. So that's happened to me a couple times. In fact, I think during this session. Alright, the throne room. Oh, you suspect me, good sir? Your suspicions may be correct. There we go. So far I'm not getting any inconsistencies to work with. And I'm not exactly getting much to deal with either. Like I'm not getting any ideas either. Wait, really? Oh, okay, good. Alright. So he may have found all 3 of Mustard's cards. Because it's either Scarlet, Amulet, or Library. His second card is either Mustard, Stake, or Crypt. And his third card is either Azure, Crossbow, or Bedroom. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go into one of my own locations with one of my own weapons. Never mind, I'm not going to either of them. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm going to the banquet hall then. I'll still suggest my torch. Let's go for myself and the torch. I was hoping for a bit more info than that, but let's see what Scarlet has to offer. Okay. This at least helps a little, because now, when it comes to figuring out Green's cards, it's either the Silver Bullets or the Throne Room. I like the idea of just killing someone with a bullet, like not the actual gun, just throwing a bullet at someone so hard it kills them. I think that was in Hot Shots Part 2, actually. Yeah, where Charlie Sheen just like grabbed a bunch of bullets from a barrel and threw them at a bunch of terrorists and it kills them all. That show, that movie was weird. Again, it was around that era when live action slapsticks were a thing. I don't know about the cartoonish slapstick. I'm just gonna say this right now. If you haven't seen a Leslie Nielsen movie, like, do it. Like, Leslie Nielsen is like the king of like live action slapsticks. Like Wrongfully Accused, Dracula Dead and Loving It. He was in the Scary Movies, which are very slapsticky in their own ways as well. Actually, they're very slapsticky in general. Oh, nice. This helps. So you confirmed that Peach has the green card. Also, I think this map itself is causing the most encoding overloads. But yeah, what else has Leslie Nielsen done that I like? Oh yeah, he was part of the Naked Gun trilogy. Those were really good. What else? I can't remember. Oh yeah, he was in the Airplane movie as well. He wasn't the main character in it, but he was one of. Brilliant. Okay. So thanks to that, we found out that Green doesn't have the Plum or the Throne Room card, so he has to have the Silver Bullet. Mustard has to be the most inconsistent player so far. Because we figured out 9 different cards he could have. Not a single form of consistency. So I might need to start singling him out. Okay. Well, we know that Scarlet either has the main entrance or the Peach card. And she could also potentially have the Scarlet card or the Throne Room card. So far she's the easiest to figure out. It's just a 50-50. Alright, bedroom. And it's Green's turn, so we're not going to find out if Mustard has it unless we do a full cycle. Oh, we might. Okay. High chance. Not as high, but... Let's know. Now we just need to figure out the throne room and the Scarlet cards. Okay, so Mustard is without doubt the most inconsistent. So I'm gonna try the Crypt with the crossbow. And I'm gonna suggest Azure. Actually, I'm not gonna do the crossbow. I'm gonna do the amulet. Alright, hopefully I can... Oh wait, no. Azure might have the Crypt card. Okay, nevertheless, this does help. Because now there are 2 cards that Mustard could have in the 2 section. And we figured out that the Crypt isn't one of them. And we've also figured out one of Azure's cards. This does help in the long run. There's a high chance he's got the Mustard card because it's appeared at least twice. So by that process of elimination, there's also a chance that Mustard has the Stake card. If Azure has the Mustard card. I don't think we're going to be able to figure that out. Nevertheless. Okay, Scarlet with the Stake. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Mustard definitely has the Stake card. So that means he doesn't have the Mustard card. Because we've already checked out all 3 2s. And there's already an absurdly... Oh, damn it. Like, either way, don't check for the Mustard card anymore. Because there's a really high chance that Azure already has it, but there's a slim chance that Mustard still has it. Actually, no, he doesn't have it. Because that would have appeared as well. But it didn't. Wait, what if... Oh, for God's sake. Alright. Just gonna stick those to question marks. Alright. These have appeared at least twice. Mustard's becoming a pain in the neck. So just trying to figure out his damn cards. Wait, no. It's not likely for him to have 2 of the 3s. So he's already figured out he has one of the 1s, one of the 2s, and one of the 3s. So regardless of whether or not he has the Mustard card, which is starting to get on my nerves now, don't check for it. Just check for Scarlet, Azure, and Peach. Mustard is not one of the murder cards, and I'm going to be pissed off if I find out that he is. So with a crossbow. Mustard, you're becoming a pain in my ass right now. What are your cards? Hey, Scarlet, do you want to get a move on while we're young here, you stupid bitch? That was fucking harsh. I don't know, I'm starting to get a bit salty because of how inconsistent Mustard is. Alright, speaking of which, it's his turn. Indecisive bastard. Alright, the bedroom. One of his cards has appeared there as well. Scarlet with the stake. This helps. Okay, so we've already figured out 2 of Green's cards. Which means he either has... There's a high chance for him to have the Azure card. But he could also have the Amulet, Library, Banquet, and Graveyard. I'm 90% certain he doesn't have the Mustard card because it's either because there's a high chance that Azure has it. There's a slim chance that Mustard has it. I don't think he does, but I'm just crossing out the Mustard thing anyway. And pretty much I'm just going to be focusing on Scarlet and Azure. Since most people seem to be targeting Azure, there's a chance he's the killer. Now I just need to find the where and the what. Now, because the crossbow has appeared at least twice on Mustard, it could be that it's either the amulet or the potion. But it could also potentially be the crossbow because it could be pointing to Azure. But at the same time, Azure's appeared twice on Mustard's page as well. This doesn't help. Long and the short, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Alright, either way it's my turn now, so I'm gonna have to try and start digging for some answers right away. Here's one thing I do know though. I know that Green has the Silver Bullet card. So I can suggest that to narrow down the possibilities. Then again, I could also just use the torch. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and get into one of my locations with one of my cards. Sorry, with either get into the kitchen or the lab with the torch and find out the Azure card. Because if Mustard doesn't have it, that means Green might have it, but that also means that Green has the crossbow card. Scarlet, you gonna make a move or what? Just like sharpen your nails before you go, before you make a turn or something. Put on some makeup or something. It's a murder mystery, not a fashion show. Move it! While I'm young, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so either the kitchen or the lab. I think I should go to the lab to try and throw a few people off since no one's been to the lab yet. So recommend... I should recommend the Silver Bullet since that's been picked a few times as well and sort of throw people for a loop. Alright. Yeah, Silver Bullets. Alright, so if it doesn't appear on Mustard's side, that means he has the crossbow. Oh. Okay. So by that process, he doesn't have the crossbow card. And he doesn't have the Mustard card. So the only thing that's missing is the amulet and the library. The crossbow's the weapon. Okay. There are so many X's on Scarlet and the entrance card. But that also doesn't help because Scarlet has one of those two cards. I think either way, I think I've lost this because of how much of a mess Mustard's deck was. Well, his hand, really, but yeah. Alright, the throne room. Barely anyone's been in here. I think Peach has solved it. Wait, no. No, that's right. Scarlet has to have one of those cards. But Peach might still make her final accusation and win the game. Nope. Okay. This is getting extremely close to the end now. See, Scarlet and the throne room, they've done that twice now, so I can't figure out which is which. Because she only has one of them. Unless she actually has both. The main entrance. Now Scarlet's being the one that's inconsistent. Because again, people keep picking Scarlet's cards, so I'm not able to figure out what the hell she has. Okay. Since everyone's going to the main entrance, and I don't really have much of a choice, I'm going to the main entrance. I'm going to pick the Azure card, since I know Mustard has that. I'm going to pick the Torch, because I have that. She has the main entrance card. Okay, let me just think for a minute. If she has that, that could still mean she has the Peach card or the Scarlet card or the Throne Room card. Unfortunately, this doesn't help. It helps a little, but not enough. I need to figure out Scarlet's final card. Here's the thing, a lot of people are suspecting her, so she might be the killer, so I'm going to put a circle around her. But I think because I wasn't able to figure it out this turn, I think I've lost. Yeah. I'm 90% certain I've lost this now, because I think Scarlet's going to accuse herself. So I think it's Scarlet with the crossbow in the throne room. If it somehow gets to my turn and we haven't figured that out, that's going to be my final accusation, because I'm going to have to make a wild guess. Because Colonel Mustard just screwed me over for the most part with how inconsistent his hand was. This doesn't help. Alright, is Peach going to pick Scarlet in the main entrance with the crossbow again? Barely anyone's been in the library, so it's going to be a bit of a help. If she doesn't pick the amulets... Alright. Peach just won this. Oh, Mustard and Scarlet, I hate you so much. Mustard with your extremely inconsistent hand, and everyone picking the exact same cards every time, so I wasn't able to even get a trace of information. Ah.